Hello everyone, my name is Rohaan Noby and I'm currently pursuing my MSc in Management Strategy at Dublin City University. My dissertation title is How Retail Traders Manage Risk During Economic Recession, supervised by Mr. David Laval. Over the next few minutes, I'll take you through why I chose this topic, how I carried out this research, what I discovered, and most importantly, what I personally learned from doing it. This project has been a huge learning curve for me, both as a researcher and as someone genuinely interested in financial markets. In this slide, we'll talk about the idea. For this research came from something I kept noticing while I was following the financial markets back in India. Since COVID 19, there has been a boom in retail trading. Millions of new traders entered the market. But according to SEBI, the Securities Exchange Board of India, 2023 report, more than 9 out of 10 retail traders lose money in the financial markets. That really made me curious. Why do people still fail even when information and technology are so accessible? I realized it's not just about knowledge or skill, it's really about emotions. During a recession, volatility arises and human behavior and human factors become the biggest risk factor. That paradox of awareness versus action became the heart of my research. When it comes to research aim and objectives, the main aim of my dissertation was to understand how behavioral and risk management factors influence retail traders during recession. I broke down that into three clear objectives. One was identify major behavioral bases like overconfidence, FOMO, and mood based decisions. The another factor was evaluate which structured risk management tool traders actually use, such as stop loss, diversification, position sizing, hedging, and various other methods. The third one was compare beginners and experienced traders to see if experienced traders really had an edge over the beginners or was it in their mind. Setting these objectives really kept me focused and made the data collection a lot more meaningful. When it comes to the theoretical foundations, the study is based on two frameworks that complement each other really well. The first one is Kahneman and Tversky's behavioral decision making theory 1979, which explains how brain really relies on shortcuts leading to biases like fear, greed or overconfidence. The second one is the ISO 31000 risk management framework 2018, which gives a structured approach, identify risk, assess it, control it, and monitor it. What I found was fascinating how these two theories connect traders often know the rules of risk management, but when emotions kick in, discipline fails. Personally, understanding this connection helped me see how psychology and process needs to work hand in hand. In research methodology, I used a quantitative survey based design. The questionnaire created in Google Forms used a 5-point likely hearted scale to measure emotions, behavior, and trading habits. I received 204 responses from active Indian traders and a few from UAE and Ireland who still trade in the Indian equities or F&O market. I analyzed the data using Excel and a software called SPSS and built a custom index called Risk Management Effectiveness RME score, ethically approved by DCU Business School. Doing this part taught me the importance of ethical research, how to protect participants' privacy and handle their data responsibly. The participants who participated in the survey were mostly young and active traders. The average age was 31 years, and about 56% were male and 43% were female, which is quite balanced compared to the industry norms. Roughly about 41% were new traders and 54% had 3 or more years of experience. Mainly around 45% traded in both equities and options market, showing how high risk investments they have become. Analyzing these demographics have made me insight into how India's new generation of traders is evolving. Tech driven, ambitious, and very emotionally investment invested in the markets. This section really opened my eyes. The data showed me that 90% of the traders admitted emotions affected their decision. 93% described themselves as confident or profitable, showing strong overconfidence bias. 85% of the traders confess that to FOMO, and 89% said their last trade influenced their next trade. Classic recency bias. Around 37% admitted to trading impulsively, which means they had no control. When I first saw these numbers, it felt like very human. Even experienced traders aren't robots. They react to fear and excitement just like anyone else. I learned that trading success isn't only about knowledge, it's about mastering one's psychology. Now looking at the slide, around 74% regularly used stop loss orders, which is encouraging. Position sizing and trade reviews also scored high. About 9 out of 10 traders said that they review at their last trades and do position sizing. But diversification was the weakest area. Only 40% do it consistently. That means traders know how to protect their capital but don't always apply it systematically. For me, this highlighted a big learning awareness. Awareness doesn't guarantee execution. Understanding the theory of risk is easy, but following it every single day under pressure is what separates disciplined traders from emotional ones. Trading is a game of mind. When I compared beginner traders and experienced traders using the RME index, experienced traders scored about 0.55% points higher. They showed more discipline, better planning, and slightly more emotional control because they have been in the market for such a long time. Still, they weren't immune to bias, so experience helps it but doesn't make anyone perfect. This taught me that improvement in trading or in life is a continuous process. No matter how long we've been doing it, our decisions can still be influenced by emotions. I also realized the value of patience and structure, not just in trading but in research itself, because both requires emotional control and consistency. To wrap up, this study clearly shows that most traders understand risk management but struggle to apply it during stressful market phases. From this, I recommend 4 key actions: behavioral training program to improve emotional discipline, such as you can read books, you listen to podcasts, and train your mind to trade better. Adoption of the ISO 31000 framework in trading platforms, encouraging structured reviews and journaling. Platform self-guard, like setting up automated stop loss reminders or risk alert when the price goes above a certain limit or when it goes down. And the fourth point, future research with regression analysis or cross country comparison to see how culture influence traders behave. On a personal note, this project completely changed the way I look at the markets. I realized that psychology, not strategy, is what decides the market in the long term run. Researching this topic made me more disciplined, patient, and aware how emotions affect decision making in trading. Thank you for listening.